Hey, my name is Matt Filler. In this quick custom video, I'm going to show you 3 things you can do today to help bring in more customers to your business. Most likely you're sitting there asking yourself, why would I be doing this and what's in it for me? Well, oftentimes in the world of the internet, most local business owners are too busy running their business to be learning how the internet can benefit them and their company. And sometimes the only hesitation they have to hiring someone is they don't know who is an expert and who isn't. I found that giving people an easy blueprint of actual things they can do to impact their business for free has resulted in some of those local business owners still raising their hands and saying, I like you, Matt, please do this for me. So if by the end of this video you've liked what you heard and you can see that I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can help your business with getting new leads, shoot me a message back and let me know when we can chat. Or if at the end of this video you simply want to take the free attack plan I gave you to do yourself, that works for me too. All I ask is that you take a second to give me some feedback about this video. I value your time, so now let me show you 3 things that will set your company above your competition: content, citations, and backlinks. So the first thing I want to go over is content. Content is the words that Google can see on your web page, including words that may be hidden behind images and in the names of images. This image is saved as a bunch of gobbledygook numbers. If I were you, I'd include a buyer intent keyword like Long Beach Electrical right in that name, and also put out a keyword in something called the alt text that is available behind the image for blind people, which Google also reads. The content you have on your website is critical because that is what Google can read on your site, and is the basis on which they decide what keywords to show your site for, and thus who to show your site to. You guys have about 400 words on your homepage. I'm sure you know these guys over here are one of your competitors, and when I went through their site, they've got about 1,400 words of content. Studies show that most sites in the top 3 on Google for something like an electrician in a local area have at least 1,200 to 1,500 words. So getting more content on your website would get it to immediately start ranking those all-important buyer intent keywords. This is a tool I use called Ahrefs, which starts at $129 per month. Essentially, it gives me a behind-the-scenes details of what Google is looking at when it comes to ranking a site. So I ran a quick scan of your competitor here. You can see their website is getting 321 visitors a month from Google, traffic you could be getting. And if I go and click on keywords here, it'll show me the exact keywords that your competitor is ranking for and what your customers are searching for every month. And you can see your competitor is ranking for electrician Long Beach, main service panel, electrician Torrance, Long Beach electrician, 600 volume per month between them. But when we go back to your site, you're not optimized for those terms. What Google thinks your site is about, based on current content, is electrician Long Beach CA, which is a lower volume keyword, but you're just not optimized, and so it's not gonna, you're down a position on the 8th or 9th page, so it's just not gonna bring in any traffic. The first thing you need to do to beat your competition online is add a minimum of 1,500 words on your homepage, because that's what's driving your competitor's business, and it's 100% beatable if you get this done. Looking at the Google search results page for electrician Long Beach, the first thing we see is the ads that people are paying Google to be up on. Ads can work, but they can also become a money pit if your website isn't dialed in, so be careful not to burn your money with Google ads until you know for sure your website will convert. Next, we find the second important thing I want to talk to you about, and that is citations. You know this next section, the Google Map Pack, or the Google Maps, or the Google Business Profiles. It gets half the calls from the web. And in these results, we can see the business name, address, and phone number, also known as the NAP for name, address, and phone number. And this is how Google verifies and gives relevance to your local business. So now you're asking, how do I show up in Maps? To answer your question, I'm going to focus on citations. The number one non-obvious thing you can do today to push your business up in the map pack. Right now, you're not ranking in the top 3, and your business name, address, and phone number aren't listed in many directories. A directory is an internet site like InfoUSA, Yelp, Yext, CityStar, other ones around here. There's a whole bunch of them. Your competition, they're listed in more directories. When you get more citations, you can gain more trust than them from Google, pushing you above them in the map pack. Now you might be asking yourself, great, how do I do that? Well, it's simple. We use sites like Bright Local that will tell us exactly what directory your competition is listed on. Then we can literally go down that list and match the directories they are on. We don't stop there because we don't want to just match them. We want to dominate them online. So if your competition has 50 citations, we want to get what they got and add 50 to 100 more. So it takes them a long time to catch back up. Now, the third thing I want to cover with you is backlinks. This is the organic search section of Google. 60% of searchers focus here. You can see your site is not number 1. The number 1 is where you want to be, and to get there, you need to beat out the competition in every respect. How high you rank here depends on a number of factors, but the most important one is authority. A key factor in giving your site authority in Google's eyes is backlinks. Backlinks, simply put, work like this. Another website is pointing to your site. That other site is acting like link juice, which gives your website more authority in Google's eyes, almost like a popularity contest. This is Ahrefs again, looking at referring domains, which is the most relevant number for backlinks. There's more to it than how many backlinks you have. The backlinks you obtain work a lot more effectively when they come from relevant, busy, highly rated sites. You can see how highly rated they are right here, and how busy they are over here. And how many do follows, again, do follow is what counts. For relevant, if you have a local blog or an electrician industry site linking back at you, that would be great. But if you're an electrician and you have Pizza Hut linking to you, not so great because you don't sell pepperoni. Here we can see you have 6 backlinks and 5 referring domains. Not bad, but not dominant. Just sort of beginning. Now look at your competition. They have 153 links from 82 domains from strong, relevant sites. But with Ahrefs, we can see exactly which sites are linking to them, and we can go get those same sites for your business. Getting you to the top is not magic, it's just a method. And I've shown you that method today. So once again, we went over content. Your front page needs at least 1,200 to 1,500 words. Citations, you want to have 100 to 300 of these to beat out the competition by a landslide. And backlinks, you need more relevant, authoritative sites pointing at you guys to show Google you have the authority in your niche. And if you implement these strategies today, you can be number 1 across Google. So what now? Well, you can either go with this information I provided you today and do this on your own, and I am completely cool with that. However, if you want the most effective route and want to save yourself the time, you can give me a call here at 562-264-5530 or reply to my email and we can have a chat. Once again, my name is Matt Filler. Thank you for watching this video today. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day.